All right, let's find the energy of a photon that is 82 megahertz for its frequency. So if I tell you the frequency of a photon is 82 megahertz, how much energy does it have in joules? Okay, so we're going to use this equation. Energy equals H times V, the stuff on the left-hand side. H is 6.626 times 10 to the minus 34, otherwise known as Planck's constant, never changes. And V is the frequency. So I don't know why they didn't choose F to represent frequency, but they use V. I can't change it. So when you see 82 megahertz, we need to be in hertz, not megahertz. When you see a big M, just write right over it 10 to the sixth. Capital M megahertz, it stands for million, which is 10 to the sixth. There, I fixed it. No longer megahertz, just whenever you see capital M, just write right over it 10 to the sixth. Okay? So M, cancel it out with this. There you go. Just scribble out the M and put 10 to the sixth. So now, I'm almost where I'm happy with this. I have 82 times 10 to the sixth hertz. Now, for scientific notation, we have to have the decimal after the first digit, after 8 in this case, but here it's after the 2. So I got to make 82 8.2 times 10 to the something. So I'm going to turn 82 into 8.2 times 10 to the what? If I'm going to move the decimal from here to here, one place over to the left now, okay, 8.2, am I going to add 1 or subtract 1 to the exponent? I'm going to add 1, so it's going to be 8.2 times 10 to the 7th. So let me write that. There we go. There, now I've got my frequency in hertz. That's what I wanted. I just multiply that times H. And I've got my energy. Okay. So let's do it. Okay, I just multiply these two numbers. I'm using this equation. And I've got frequency in hertz now, not megahertz. Type in the numbers. Now, before I type in the numbers, HV now, right? Which is energy. So before I solve this equation, before I try and solve all this, look at this, how messy this is. I've got two numbers with exponents with the same base, 10 times 10 to the negative 34, and then also times 10 to the positive 7. When you multiply two numbers, exponential numbers, with the same base, you just add the exponents. So let's clean this up. I don't want to type my calculator 6.626 times 10 to the minus 34 times 8.2. I don't want to type in four times, it's too messy. Combine these two exponents. 10 to the minus 34 times 10 to the 7th is what? You just add the exponents. I'm going to solve that right now. 10 to the minus 34 times 10 to the minus 7 is just 10 to the minus 34 plus 7, which is what? 10 to the minus 27. So get rid of these 2 and make 1. 10 to the minus 27. There, much easier. Now, and actually I'm going to move this to the far right, make it a little neater this way. Okay, so now I'm just going to multiply the two decimal digits. So now I'm going to use my calculator. 6.2, so I haven't used the calculator up to this point. 6.626 times 8.2, what do you get? Well, type in my calculator. 54.3. So 54.3. Just delete those, and there we go. So that is almost, you could write that as your final answer, but for scientific notation, that's the amount of energy. But for scientific notation, I like to have the decimal not here, but right after the first digit. So I got to move it, again, one place to the left, which means I'm going to do what? I'm going to add 1 to this exponent. So move the decimal one place to the left. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. minus 26. And that's my answer. So 82 megahertz for photon has for energy 5.43 times 10 to the minus 26 joules. Okay. So just to review, how did we do that? Well, we turned the frequency into hertz from megahertz. When you see the big M, what do? Just cross it out and write 10 to the 6th as soon as you see it. And then we just multiplied that out to get this number. We just times, we multiplied the frequency times Planck's constant, and we got this number. That's it. So now we have the energy. In the next video, we'll get the wavelength. So in this video, we solved HV, and then energy is like a bridge. We can now jump with this energy number to solve for wavelength, the number underneath. We'll do that in the next video.